Yeah. Yeah. Pasha, what we discussed in the previous class?
Operating system,
Hmm.
about Linux.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we use Linux?
Yeah.
Uh, why do we mostly use Linux?
Mm-hmm.
For DevOps
Okay.
and develop history of Linux, who invented that,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's an open source, so different companies used Linux to create their own operating systems based on Linux.
Mm-hmm.
Out of that, at the moment we use CentOS.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
use
So
CentOS.
what? Yes. Very good. Very good. So what we will discuss today? We'll discuss about today something like how to install Oracle Virtual Machine,
Hmm.
Oracle Virtual Box, Oracle Virtual Machine, and we discuss about the Linux file system
Hmm. Hierarchical.
hierarchy.
Yeah.
So today we'll discuss how to install Oracle Virtual Box and then a Linux file system hierarchy. We'll discuss today. Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
Yeah. So I already told you, right? So what are the software need to install or download the softwares? So the one is OVM, Oracle Virtual
OVM
Machine. The second
solution.
one is
CentOS 9.
Visual Code, C++ 2015. This is the
15.
dependency software for
Development.
dependence.
I think Virtual Studio we use it for coding, right?
Sorry.
We use Virtual Studio for coding purpose.
Yeah, yeah. This is not a Visual Studio C++. Sorry, not a Visual Studio. MS Microsoft's VC++. Okay.
Okay.
And third one is CentOS 9 or CentOS 7 ISO.
All right.
DVD ISO. Okay. So
Yeah.
the installation installation part. So, what is that? This is the dependency software, right? First, we need to
Yeah.
install the dependency software. So, VC plus plus 2015, and then we install the Oracle Virtual Machine. You remember this MSVC plus plus 2016 is the dependency software for the OVM. So,
Yeah.
while doing the package management in the Linux, I will discuss this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we install the CentOS 7 or CentOS 9. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So how to download? You already know, right? No, right? So something like a Oracle Virtual Box.
OVM.
Yes.
Virtual
OVM
machine.
Oracle Virtual Box. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So www.oracle.org.
Virtual.
VirtualBox.org is the website to download the software. Okay. So
Yeah.
clear. Click here. So what is that? So I'm using Windows. So you are using Windows Mac, right?
Yeah.
So what is that? Intel host or Apple Silicon host?
Which one should I use?
No, no, no. So your machine is it's related to Intel processor or Apple Silicon processor.
Apple Silicon. I
Yeah,
don't
you
use
can
any.
use for Apple Silicon processor. Okay, you can
Okay.
download it. So this is the one you can download it,
You
and
want me to use that one?
yeah. So PC plus plus, right?
Yeah, just hold on a second. Let me do that now. Virtual box download. Virtualbox.org. Apple Silicon host.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have downloaded that.
Mm.
You want me to install that?
Yeah, yeah. Wait. We need to download. Yeah, you can install that one. So
Okay.
VC++ is for this is for dependency package. So I'm also downloading this one. Okay. So along with CentOS 9 ISO DVD download. Yeah. So this is the one you need to download. Copy link address. Yep.
So
Hmm.
virtual is done.
Virtual is done now.
It's asking install command line developer tools.
Yeah, you can asking command line developer tools.
Yeah,
You can share your screen.
just a minute. Can you see it?
Yes, able to see.
Yeah, so I have installed it.
Hmm.
It's take-
The Python 3 command requires command line developer tools. Would you like to install now? Yes, install.
yeah, in the meantime, can I download what is it?
Yeah, center is 7. I
Yes.
pasted in the chart. No need. VC++, I think no need. So that is for Windows machines. Yeah,
Where
I pasted in the chat the center is 7 in the chart. Yeah.
11
Yeah,
point
yeah.
nine.
Yes, yes, yes. It will take, I think. It will take time, right?
Yeah,
Okay. I will share my screen. Meanwhile, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I will show you how to install. You can try after that. Okay.
yeah. No
If you're
problem.
facing any issues, please let me know.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
So only these both I have to install at the moment. And
Yes, yes, yes.
what about VC plus plus to
I think
2015?
no need VC++ for Mac. So this is for Windows machines. Let
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Center is 7. So I already downloaded all these softwares. I'm showing how to install. Yeah. So I'm installing Oracle VirtualBox. Yeah. You see. So Oracle VirtualBox 7.10 needs the Microsoft Visual C++.
Hmm.
Microsoft Visual C++ 2009
In,
redistributable package being installed first.
hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So
So
I'm
first we have.
installing this VC++.
Yeah.
You see, right?
Yeah.
Agree and install.
Oh,
Yes, I'm installing the VC++ 2015. Okay.
yeah.
So then I'm trying to install the Oracle VirtualBox. Yep, this is the Oracle VirtualBox
Hmm.
2019. This is It's right. Yep. Yeah. It is successful. I'm trying to install a Oracle VirtualBox. Yeah. Next, next, next. Install. So if you want to install any softwares on Windows, do you know what is the extension for the softwares for the Windows?
What is it?
So Windows, if you want to install any software, what is the extension software we need for Windows?
.exe.
Yes, very good. So
Yeah.
.exe is nothing but a executable format.
Yeah.
So executable format. And for Mac, do you know, right?
For Mac, I'm not.
.dmg or
DMG. Yeah.
dot
DMG.
dpkg packages, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
So remember, so for installing any package on Red Hat, CentOS, so we need a .rpm. RPM is nothing but a Red Hat package management. Okay.
Hmm.
Red Hat package management. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need a dependency software. So for installing the OVM Oracle Virtual Maps, we need a dependency. We need a dependency software need to install on the server. Okay.
Hmm.
So please
Yeah.
remember this one. I will tell you on the Red Hat package management what is dependency softwares. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oracle VirtualBox is installed on my machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the Oracle VirtualBox. Once we installed the Oracle VirtualBox, I want to install a VM, virtual machine. What we call it as virtual machine.
Mission.
The virtual machine, what I am using, I am installing the CentOS 7.
Hmm.
Okay. So the resources, you already know the resources, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So.
resources, yeah, the resources is nothing but a configuration. So I'm
Hmm.
taking 2 GB of a RAM and one CPU. I have 12 CPU and I have a 16 GB of a RAM. So I am
What's 12
using, sorry.
CPU? What is 12 CPU?
Yeah, 12 CPU is nothing but the core CPU is writing. The CPU central processing units core.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 12, I have in my machine, I have 12 CPUs. In my machine, I have 16 GB of a RAM.
Okay.
Okay. I'm using one CPU for installing this OS and 2 GB RAM for installing this OS.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Yeah.
And I'm taking the 20 GB of a
Hard disk.
space, hard disk
Yes.
space for installing the OS. Okay.
Hmm.
So this is nothing
Hmm.
but a configuration.
Hmm.
Next. Yeah. So this is the storage. Storage 20 GB. I took general information Red Hat 7. So I use the 2 GB of a RAM, one CPU. Okay. And the
Yeah.
network. So network thing. So if you want to modify these settings, you need to go to the settings. Okay.
Hmm.
In the
Yeah.
settings storage. Storage. So this is for installing the OS. So I want to take the ISO image, right? So I want to take the ISO image where I can take
What
it.
is, what is ISO image for?
ISO image one, if you want to install the any software, OS, any OS, we need to take the ISO.
What is ISO?
ISO is nothing but, one second. It's a something like a disk image. It's a iOS image of the disk file.
Okay. So it's
Okay.
called ISO. That's it.
Yes.
Okay.
So optical disk we use for ISO images, right?
Yeah. Identical copy. Optical
Understood,
disk.
right? ISO image. ISO image
Yeah.
is for installing the OS. Okay. So I want to take the optical. So add optical drive. Yes, optical drive. Add optical drive. So which way is? Something like I'm taking a CentOS 7. You can take CentOS 9. Okay. Choose. Yes, I'm choosing the ISO image for installing the CentOS 7 on this space, on this hard disk. Okay.
Can you repeat
And
that?
so if you want to install the CentOS 7 OS on this hard disk, we need a
Okay, so
ISO.
okay, now we have created a virtual server
Hmm.
with all these
But
configurations.
yes, yes, virtualization. You install this virtualization server, then you install the virtual machine, call it as a CentOS 7.
Yeah.
Just took the configuration and added all these configuration. If we want to install the CentOS 7, we need a CentOS 7 ISO. So this
Okay,
we
so
need to add it
where
in
can
the
we
optical
install
drive,
this ISO? Where can we use this ISO?
where we can.
Where can we use this ISO? Can we use it any other place, or is it only in this particular system?
So in this particular place only,
Okay, only in this particular space.
the storage you see, right? The storage we
Yeah.
have a two controllers. One controller is for optical drive, another controller is for SATA. SATA
Yeah.
is nothing but a SATA disk, right? A SATA hard
Yeah.
disks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Got it, right? Then networking. So what is networking? NAT is nothing but a, if you want to connect internally, locally, we can use the NAT. If you want to connect outside of the network also. For example, this virtual machine is, for example, this is our data center. So your data center is in US. So you want to connect with the, within the UK region, right? The WAN connection, something like outside of the network also, we can connect this server.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adapter is nothing but a host only. Okay, so we can select three adapter. Three adapters are nothing but a three Ethernet cards.
Hmm.
So these all are virtually, not physically. So we
Yeah.
took the three virtual adapters, three virtual Ethernet cards. So one is for NAT, one is for bridge, and another one is for host only.
Okay.
Okay, we took the storage, we took the
So
network, we took,
is are those standard? Those three?
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we can use for only one also, bridge adapter also, it's fine.
So when
So
do we
what do you
use?
want?
I mean,
Hmm?
any particular reason that we use bridge, NAT, and virtual?
No, 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 just I'm using. So we NAT is nothing. I already told you, right? NAT is nothing but if you want to connect internally, we can use the NAT. If you want to connect outside of the network, something like from UK to US, so we can
Hmm.
use the bridge adapter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what about virtual?
Virtual host only. Yeah.
Sorry,
What is
virtual network. When do we use that virtual network?
virtual NAT bridge we use only.
No, no, no. The third one. One is
The
NAT.
third one is
One
nothing
is
but a host only adapter. So
virtual adapter.
yeah, it's only host only. We can connect host. This is the host, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can use the start button.
Hmm. Powering virtualization.
Yeah. Let's see. So the CentOS 7 installation is showing installation the image. So once you click the select install CentOS 7, so it is validating all the configurations. So whatever we selected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is checking. It is starting the installer. Yeah. So the installation media is showing. So just select the instead of US. Okay, English.
Yeah.
Okay, so it will showing the mouse pointer, but here it is not showing. I will take the tab to install the OS. Okay,
Yeah.
you see it is in continue. Just continue. Yeah, if you use the arrows, it will. Yeah, you see it will select only installation destination. It will ask the installation destination. You see installation source local media. We use the optical drive. Okay, software
Hmm.
selection is minimal. So minimal means we need to install the CLI only. Okay, the installation destination. The installation destination
CLI,
is,
CLI mean command line interface.
yeah, command line interface. Only black screen it will show.
Okay.
Okay, installation. We need to select the installation destination. Yeah, yeah. So installation destination also selected. Now everything looks good. So begin the installation. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So now begin the installation. So it is beginning. Yeah. So while installing the OS, a default user is created. For example, in Windows, administrator is the default user for the Windows, right? In
Hmm.
Linux, root is the default user for the Linux system. Root is
Root.
the super user. Super user nothing but a, so something like administrator user. Root can do anything. But
Hmm.
what we need to give, we need to give the password for the root user. By default, while installing the OS, a root user will be created. Okay.
Hmm.
You see, installing how many packages, something like the softwares,
Three.
304 softwares, 304 package will be installing for the OS installation of a CentOS 7.
Hmm.
Okay, so here how we can connect the user, root user. So we need to set the root user for the password. So what is the password we need to set? We need to set the password for the root user is Red Hat. Just I'm taking Red Hat. Okay,
Yeah.
for easy understanding.
The password
Okay,
is, yeah.
password is I take the Red Hat.
Hmm.
Yeah, the 304 packages are installed. It is showing something like a performing post installation status. So once it is done, it will ask the reboot. Once it is rebooted, the OS installation is completed.
Got it.
So the OSs are something like a Oracle OS, Oracle Linux OS, Red Hat, CentOS, Fedora, and Amazon Linux 23, Amazon Linux 2. These all are the same. The same. If you know the CentOS 7 or something like if you know the CentOS, it will be easy to understand the Red Hat, Fedora, Amazon, Oracle Linux. Okay.
Yeah. This virtual box is downloaded on mine. Can I share the screen?
Yeah, yeah. You can share your screen. That ISO is downloaded.
No, that's not at half
Not at
7
all.
GB.
Okay, once the center is 7 also done, right? Then you can share your screen.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Installing bootloader. Hmm.
So now you understand, right? How to install the Linux OS manually.
Yeah, yeah, I got it. So
Okay?
now, if you
Mm.
if we see the course structure, Hari.
Mm.
So where are we at the moment? We are only discussing.
Linux part only.
We have just started the Linux part.
Yes, yes, yes.
What is operating system? Linux versus Windows. Linux flavors, Linux architecture, reading files, Redirecting operators, user management, group management, file system management editors. Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the OS installation also completed. Yeah. So the OS just so the OS is started. So we need to provide the username password for login the OS, right?
Red Hat.
So what is the username? While installing the OS, a user created by default. What is that
Red,
OS? That is yes, root user. Very good. So what is the password we set?
Red Hat.
Yes. Okay. So this is nothing but a your CentOS 7. So for
Hmm.
example, which OS is installed, how you can check it? cat slash etc Red Hat hyphen release. So CentOS Linux release 7.9.2220.9 we installed. CentOS 7 we installed, right?
Yeah.
Mm. IP space A. Yeah,
So
the IP is not assigned.
what is it?
I-
Cat hyphen etc cat slash etc slash root hyphen release.
Red Hat hyphen release.
Yeah, sorry, Red Hat hyphen release.
Yeah.
So what
So
is Red
this
Hat?
command is will work on CentOS, Fedora, Red Hat, Amazon Linux, and Oracle Linux.
Hmm.
Okay. If you want to see any flavor of the Linux OS, so what is the command? The command is cat slash etc OS
Flavor is
hyphen
nothing but
release.
the version name. Yeah.
Flavor is nothing but a Red Hat, CentOS, Linux flavors. SUSE Linux, Ubuntu Linux, Kali
Yeah.
Linux.
What is flavor?
Flavor is nothing but a Linux is a core component.
Yeah.
Okay. So on top of Linux core component, they designed their own Linux OSs. So for example, IBM took that source code and
Yeah. Yeah.
created their
Yeah.
own
Yeah. Got
OS.
it. Yeah.
Got
Got
it,
it.
right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. So if
Hmm.
you
I
want
understand.
to see any flavor means that OS types, OS and version is nothing but a CentOS 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is the version.
Yeah. Got it.
Got it, right? Yeah. If
Hmm.
you want to see any Linux, cat slash etc OS hyphen release.
So Red Hat INC comes under Fedora CentOS. Red Hat RHEL. Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
see, right? Name is CentOS, version is 7.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm enabling the network. I will tell you this one later. No worries. Now you will
Hmm.
not understand. I think you are using Ubuntu, right?
No, I'm using Mac. I mean, normal Mac OS. I'm not using
Ah,
Ubuntu. I have used that previously. That's it.
okay. You know the network hyphen scripts. ls ifs ifs nps 08. Yeah. I want to get the IP while starting the OS. For that, we need to enable the on boot equal to yes. I will tell you this one later while telling the that files, how we can create the file, modify the file, read the file. That time I will tell you. No worries. Okay.
Okay.
What is VI? Why we are modifying this? I will tell you that time.
Hmm.
In PS9, yes, we need 6. Yeah. Here, uh, how you can start the OS, how you can shut down the OS, how you can restart the OS. Init 0 is nothing but a shutdown. What is the command? Init 0 is nothing but a shutdown. Init 6 is nothing but a restart. Okay.
Sorry, what is that? Zero.
Init 0. Init space 0 is nothing but a shutdown. Okay, I will show you.
What is init 0?
So init 0 is nothing but a initialization. You can use one, two, right, yeah, yeah. So you can use shutdown also, but they created the run levels. Run levels are 6 run levels from 0 to 5. Init 0, init 1, init 2, init 3, init 4, system D. Okay, understood?
Yeah.
Barsha. Yeah, init 0 is nothing but a
Init 0 shutdown.
yes, shutdown.
Okay,
Okay,
if we
yeah,
give init 0 command, it will shut down.
shutdown. If you want to start, you can start from here. What is this? This is nothing but a VM. Okay,
VM
virtual machine.
start. Hmm.
Yeah, two,
Red Hat.
right, IP space A. IP address. A is nothing but a will get the IP address. Okay,
Hmm.
you see, this is the IP address 192.168.31.73.
Hmm.
So outside of the network also we can connect.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So now you know putty.
No. Putty.
Do you know putty?
No.
Putty. So
Putty.
putty is a third party tool.
Okay.
So what is putty? M remote ng. Okay. Super putty. Mobile exchange. Okay. So these all
Yeah.
are the third party tools. Okay. What they will give? They will give the SSH. What is that?
SS.
SSH access. What is SSH? SSH is nothing but a secure shell. Okay. What is SSH? SSH is nothing but a secure shell.
Yeah.
Okay. How we can connect the Linux? Linux we can collect the shell. What is that? Shell.
Linux shell.
Linux shell. So right, this is a shell prompt. What this is? This is a shell. Echo is the print statement. Okay. Echo dollar shell. So which shell we are using in the Linux? We are using the bash shell. What is a bash shell? Bash shell is nothing but a born again shell. Okay. I will tell you.
Born
I will tell
again.
you what is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Linux uses bash shell. Okay. Yeah. So paint. So this is our data center. What this is?
Data center.
Yeah. You know the data center, right?
Yeah.
Data center. So in the data center, you have a Linux machine. What is that? Linux machine.
Linux machine.
So you want to connect this Linux machine in the Linux machine from your Windows machine, for example. Okay. What this is? Windows machine. So these are same platforms or cross platforms?
Cross platforms.
Cross platforms. Right. Very good. So this is Windows. This is Windows. So your
Yeah.
DC, you deployed, you build the Windows server machine on the DC, and you are using Windows machine. You want to connect this Windows machine from your Windows machine. The same platform, so we can use the RDP protocol. Which protocol?
RDP.
RDP is nothing but a remote desktop protocol. So MSCSC, yeah, you see remote desktop connection. So we can use the 192.168.1, we can connect. So because of your DC in your remote server also Windows, you are using Windows. So we can use RDP connection for connecting the Windows to Windows machine. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. Linux to Linux. For
Linux.
example, you are using Mac. Mac also one type of Linux, right? You can use the terminal for connecting. Okay.
Hmm.
So for example, Linux to Linux. Linux to Linux. Same platform. We can use the which protocol? So we can use the SSH protocol. Which protocol?
SSH.
SSH protocol. So we can connect the server. But here is the Linux mission. Here is the Windows mission. So these both are different platforms. These are the cross platform. So if you want to connect the Linux machine, what we need? We need a SSH, right? Secure shell. Who will
Yeah.
provide the secure shell? Some of the third party tools are providing secure shell. What those are? Putty, Super
Okay.
Putty, M Remote NG, M Remote NG, and MOBA Extreme. Now you understand? These all are
Yeah.
the third party tools. What they are giving? They are giving the SSH protocol, SSH access. They are giving the SSH access.
Hmm.
Understood? Yeah. So
Yeah.
we
Got
need
it.
a putty for connecting the Linux machine. Linux mission from remote. So what we need? Putty. So how you can download the putty?
So
So by
basically, these are nothing but shells connecting to
you see here. So what is the
Linux
protocol? Yeah, yeah. Connection type is cell. Port number is 22. So what is the IP address of this server?
IP.
So
Yeah. Yeah. 168.
192.168.31.73.
Okay. So basically, Windows to Windows will have
RDP.
remote connection.
Yes,
Will have RDP. From
RDP.
Linux, yeah. So from Linux to Linux, we'll have SSH. But from
Yes,
Linux to Windows, because we don't have any direct connection, we have only cross connection. We use
yes,
putty. We use putty for
yes,
connection between
yes,
Linux and
yes,
Windows.
yes. Very
So
good.
even for Linux and Mac OS, we do same putty.
Put no, no, no. We can use SSH because of you have a terminal, right? But Windows providing the PowerShell, not a terminal.
Okay,
So
so for Mac we
terminal,
have terminals.
we have a terminal directly we can connect. So if you have a terminal, for example, I install the Git Bash in the Windows machine. So Git also providing the bash. How you can connect the server? You can connect the server by using SSH-p port number 22. What is the username? Username is the root and password is 192.168.7.
3173.
What is that? 73.
3173.
31.73.
Yeah.
I gave the wrong password. Yeah, you see, I'm able to connect. So here you can use Git Bash also. What they provide the bash prompt. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can use the same. If you open the terminal and you can connect the SSH by using.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. My downloads are done. Shall we do it?
Yeah, yeah. You can share your screen. Now we understood, right? How to connect. If your server is in data center, how you connect the Linux mission in your mission? You understood, right now?
Yeah, I think I need practice so that I'll understand more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So here I will show you 192.160 and the
No,
31.73.
7331.
Yeah, you can use host name or IP address. You know the DNS, right? What is DNS?
DNS. I've heard it. DNS.
Sorry,
I've heard it, but I don't
heard
remember
it,
the
but you don't know what is DNS, right?
DNS numbers.
DNS name. DNS means domain naming service. Google.com, Facebook.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the server. So this is the server. So we connected from remote. For example, this mission is in US data center or something like in Hyderabad. So our data center is in Chennai. So daily we cannot go into the Chennai and data center and we can directly connect, right? So we will
Hmm.
connect from our office. Our office is located in the India. No, sorry, Hyderabad.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So how we can connect these servers? We can connect this server in this way. Linux to Linux or Linux to Windows. We can use the putty and we can connect the server remotely.
Got,
What they
got it.
give? They give the shell prompt. Okay.
Okay.
Echo dollar. Sorry. Echo dollar shell. Right. Which shell? Bin bash.
Hmm.
Now you understood?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can share your screen.
Hmm. Can you see? Let me do. Shall I start with CentOS?
Yeah. No, 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 no. First you need to install the virtual box, right? Did you install?
I don't think that CentOS is working.
Yeah. Virtual box is installed, right? Continue. Just click that Oracle virtual box. Ah, yeah, very good. Yes, new.
New. Hmm. So I have to just put it here. Why is it not coming?
Yeah, sorry. Go back, cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, new.
Hmm.
Select new. Yeah,
Yeah.
create CentOS 9. Name, give it as CentOS 9.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Next.
Yeah, you have a 24 core CPU and a 36 GB RAM.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, you are
24
using.
cores.
Okay, next.
That's
Next.
16.
Yes, yes.
Next.
Yeah,
20
20
GB.
GB for to taking the OS. Okay, next.
Next.
Finish. Yeah, now click the settings.
So now my question is,
Hmm.
so all these,
Hmm.
for example, CentOS.
Yeah, you can create number of. Yes, next.
So this 24 CPU and this
Hmm.
36 GB
Hmm.
is the size I have in my laptop.
Yes. They
Okay,
took
so
the 2 GB for every mission and 1 CPU for every mission.
sorry.
So 2 GB, if you want to install CentOS 7, it took from 36 GB only. It took from
Yeah,
36, it took 2 GB, right? And 24 CPU, it took it from 1 CPU.
got it.
Got it right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cancel.
Okay.
Now go to the settings.
So this particular one, settings,
Yeah, you can check it. So display
network.
storage, go to the NAT. Yes, yes. Go to the network. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can use the NAT instead of NAT. You can use bridge. We have only one network, right? No, no, no. Go to the network. Network. Left side. Yes. Here you can use bridge adapter to connect
yeah.
outside of the network also. Yeah, use bridge. Use bridge. Yeah. Okay.
I only have two. I don't have the
You have only
host.
one, right? Yes, yes, yes. No need, no worries. We need only bridge adapter is enough. Go to
Yeah,
settings again. Go to the settings. We need to select the ISO image for Linux
yeah.
ISO image. Go to the storage.
Storage.
Yeah.
Uh,
Empty and
and
add
add attachment.
no, no, no. Optical drive.
Optical
Yes, yes, yes. Optical drive. Add
and
CentOS 9, huh? Where you downloaded downloads, I
yeah,
think.
9.
Left side, left side. No, no.
No, no, CentOS 9.
This is the ISO image. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
You installed ISO or DMG.
No,
I think
we
not
have
this is,
created the
not this
CentOS.
is, not this is. Go to the downloads, left side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can select that ISO. Send ISO. Yes. Open. Yes. Choose.
Okay.
Did you understand what that is? CentOS 9. That is the folder
Yeah, got
where
it.
your OS is installed. We took the 20 GB, right? Before.
Yeah,
You are
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
select
yeah.
the CentOS 9. That is the folder. That folder is created for installing the OS, the 20 GB
Okay.
OS,
So
right?
CentOS is the
Installed
OS
on that.
which we have created.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Just folder is created. For installing the OS, we need to select the ISO image.
ISO
Choose,
image.
choose in the below.
Hmm.
Yeah. So if you can delete that empty, there is empty, right? Yeah. There is a symbol. Yep. Very good. Okay. Okay. Select okay. Yeah. That VDI. Open that again. Open that again. Yeah. That VDI, right? So in the initial CentOS 9, in the CentOS 9, first one, CentOS 9.vdi.
Hmm.
You remember this? This is a template. In this template, the OS will be installed in the 20 GB. Okay. So what is VDI means? If you take the Oracle VirtualBox, the extension name for the template is VDI. VDI is nothing but a virtual disk image. Okay.
Yeah.
So the VMware, the virtualization will provided by two companies. One is VMware company, the other company is Oracle VirtualBox. If you took VMware, so the extension is .vmdk. If you take Oracle VirtualBox, the extension name is .vdi. Okay.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. Select okay. Yeah. Start now. Start. Yeah. Give the permissions. Yes. What it is showing? No, no, no. In the right side. The CentOS 9 is running, right? Mouse integration.
Yeah.
The box is open, right? Close those into mouse integration and everything.
No, I can't.
The right side. Yeah, close those ones. Cross mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. What it is showing?
Press escape. Mapping table. Press
Mm-hmm.
escape in 1 second to skip
Yeah,
startup.sh
yeah,
or any
yeah.
other key to continue.
Yeah, press escape. Click on the right, click on that mouse click on that pointer.
No, it's not taking.
Just click on the pointer. Or if you want to release that mouse, control button, command button, I think control or command. Yeah, it came out, right? Click on the middle of the center is escape ID.
Just a
It is not,
minute.
it is not showing up.
No,
Capture this. Capture. Click on capture. Yeah, now you can click.
no,
USB settings. There is no mouse added. I think
mm,
you need to use tab. Add. You can try to add
no, no
the
device
first one,
ID.
right? First one. First, what is the first one? New
I don't know.
filter. Okay, you can use tab to install the cancel. Yeah. Okay. You can use tab. Press enter button.
Yeah.
What it is asking, I'm not able to see that one.
So it's telling press escape in 1 second to skip startup
Hmm.
or any other key to continue. Shell.
Enter shell. Yeah. Yes. Escape. Press any button.
Yeah.
Enter.
What can
Press
I
the
type
enter.
here?
No, enter. What is it? Press escape is one.
Press escape in 1 second
Hmm.
to skip startup.nsh.
Okay. Uh, Click the escape button.
No, nothing is coming.
Press 1 second. Press 1 second. Just
No.
or other key. You can select other key. Enter key or any key. Exit. Exit or quit. Exit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it? It is asking.
Select language. CentOS 9 running. Standard English.
Hmm.
Device manager, boot maintenance manager, continue reset.
Continue. You can yes continue.
Yeah. Enter, press escape in 2 seconds.
Hmm.
Or any other key to continue. No, nothing is coming.
So what is the select language? Select language is English, right?
Yeah.
Next, what is that?
Device manager.
Click the device manager.
Driver health manager, RAM disk configuration, secure boot configuration,
No
OVMP
need escape. Press
configuration.
escape. Next one, boot manager.
Yeah.
Start. What is it?
Boot manager.
Okay, next one.
Boot maintenance manager.
Okay, continue. Can reset. Exit. Escape.
No. Just a minute.
Exit. Exit only. Exit. Yeah. Reset.
Okay. Reset. Again, I'm getting the same thing.
So which one you are using? Mac 16.
Sorry.
Which one? Which Mac are you using? Version
MacBook.
16. MacBook 16.
Yeah. MacBook Pro.
So what is it? It is showing language selection, right? Can you,
Yeah, I'm just opening it. I have
yeah,
restarted that.
okay, yeah, start. Okay, about it with save down, start. Provide any steps necessary to provide in reopen. We must specify the mission to start using the command line. Start VM. Okay, okay, okay. So what is that? Power VM centers. This mission was about it. Okay, close this one. Cancel it. Yeah, remove. Right click and remove. The right click and remove. Yes. So delete all files. Delete all files. Yeah. Now trying to again new. Yeah. CentOS 9. Next. Finish. Hard disk 20 GB. Select the hard disk. Click the hard disk. It's empty. Finish now. Worries. Yes. 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 Finish. Go to settings. Storage. In the empty. Empty. Yeah. Add. Wait. 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 Cancel. Empty. 1 second. So under the controller ID, click the empty disk icon. Right click on the disk icon. Optical drive. Select the optical drive. Now you can use the remove attachment. Yes, remove. Then you can add the optical drive in the right. Yeah. Choose. Yes. Choose. Yes. Okay. Network. Go to the network. 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 Again settings. Network. Yeah. You can use first one for bridge setup. NAT only. First one. First one NAT only. First one NAT only. Second one enable it. Enable the network adapter. Yeah. It's a bridge adapter. Then third one enable it. Host only. Host only adapter. Host only adapter. Yes. Hmm.
That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yes. Oh, I can remove network. Go to the network. It's a duplicate. Duplicate. Remove that one. Click that one. Host only network. Why it is not showing? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Start. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah. Start the virtual box. It will boot from the ISO. CentOS ISO. CentOS will be user CentOS language selection installation destination. Click on the virtual disk. What is that error?
There's no error. It tells.
Plus enter, right? What is
Yeah,
this? Press any kriya.
yeah. Press escape in 1 second to skip startup, or
Hmm.
any other key to continue.
Hmm. Press escape.
Nothing is coming.
So pointer is captured, right? Mouse pointer.
No, it's not captured.
So while using the language selection, then installation destination, right? Is it asking?
No. If I click on exit,
What is it? Press escape to skip the.
here it is: boot manager, boot maintenance manager.
What is select language? So next boot
Boot
manager.
man- yeah,
Next,
boot maintenance manager.
okay, okay. Continue. Why it is not stopping? What is that? Press escape to.
If I click on escape, I'm only getting shell. So if I click on continue, again I'm getting the same thing.
Same, huh?
Yeah.
What is that? Press escape.
Press escape in 5 seconds to skip startup. I've put it in the chat. Hari, you can see that if you want.
Can you put it in the chat?
You can see that image.
Yeah, yeah. 1 second. It is low. Yeah, now I have. Press escape in 5 seconds to skip startup cut and finish or anything cut to continue.
We're getting we're getting same thing.
Shell, you are getting the shell now.
Yeah.
1 second.
ट्यूशन भी करते छो
So, 1 second.
वालेकुम सलाम। बोलो रेशमा, फोन करेगा तो? नहीं, जरा मीटिंग में है। बोलो, पूछो, बोलो। हाँ, अच्छा, कार के बारे में।
हेलो हरी सर, క్లాస్ కంప్లీటా సార్?
No.
సార్ సాటర్డే సార్, ఇంటికి పోవాలి. మేము ఇంకా ఆఫీస్ లోనే ఉన్నాం సార్.
Wait.
कार स्टार्ट होती नहीं होते, रेस करे तो भी, रेस दिए तो भी ये होती नहीं होते, उसके बारे में बता। दोनों कॉल करते हैं।
So, which architecture you are using? ARM64 architecture. If you are using M1, M2, Mac, M1, M2,
M3
M3,
yeah M3 Pro.
Okay. Settings, system bootload. Okay. ఒకసారి వెళ్ళరా మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి go to that. So remove this, close this. Hell, right? You're using exit.
Continue reset.
So exit from this also. Close button. Click the close button. The left side, right? Top. No. Remove this entire one. Yeah. Here. Power off this machine. Yes. Okay. Right side. Remove everything. Right control. Remove. Yeah. Delete all files. Yeah. New. Pick the new one. Yeah. Center is 9. Okay. Linux. Yeah. You can take that ISO image from there also. Yeah. Type untitled, uninstall. Okay. No worries. Hardware. Okay. Hard disk. Yeah. Enable UEFI only. So it's disabled, right? Already. That enabled EFI, right? Special OSS only. Okay, you already disabled it, right? Yeah, disable that one. Hard disk. Yeah, 20 GB. Okay, finish. Go to the settings. Storage. Yeah, it's already added. Network. NAT only. You can add widgets also. Yeah, okay. No need. No need. You can just click OK. Yeah, now you can start. I think VT is not enabled in your machine. What this is error?
VBox e-platform arc not supported.
Okay. I think we need to enable UEFI only, right? Settings. Advanced. What is that other one? Enable hard drive checking UTC time. Enable IO active. Enable secure. Okay, okay. It's a pen drive, right? System of pen drive. Now start. Again, remove everything. Remove. New. So image. Title, hardware. Okay, hardware only. Yes, yes. No need to give 4 MB. Just to me, 2 MB is enough. Hard disk. Select that enable UFI. Is asking anything. Use enter. Okay, finish. Yes, start.
We didn't keep the settings.
Network. So which we will give later also. No worries. Okay. 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 Select all. Start. What it is? What it is?
Same.
What is this?
VBOX E
Platform. Not
platform mark not supported.
e-platform. Okay. Remove this. Initially it's supported, right?
Hmm.
Remove. mm, Close this. Yeah. Start again. Yeah. New virtual work. Can select the red hat, right? Oracle, not Oracle, right? Subtype,
Sorry,
subtype, subtype.
folder.
Go down, go down. Yeah. There is a subtype version before subtype. Red hat. No, no.
I only have Arch Linux, Debian, Fedora, Oracle Linux, OpenSUSE.
Okay. You can select Oracle Linux. Linux. ARM 64 bit. Okay. No need, no need. But hardware. Okay. Disable the TNF. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Start.
Settings.
Settings. Network. Adapter. Yes. Okay. 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 Start. You're not press escaping, huh?
No.
Just
Even though
automatically
even though I press escape, I'm only getting shell.
shell, huh?
Yeah.
Apple Silicon, right? You are using M2, M3. VirtualBox does not support ARM VMs fully on Mac OS. Try using ATM or parallel desktop
Version
instead
is
of
Red
it.
Hat is what they're telling.
Hmm.
Type is Linux and the
Hmm.
version is Red Hat.
You see here, there is a message. It is, I'm also using ChatGPT. Start with,
Can you
yeah.
can you see this?
Hmm.
It tells
One second. Yeah. Type right next, RMD, VirtualBox and continue. Center S9, Linux. Before
telling Red
hard
Hat,
disk. Red Hat.
but we are not choosing Red Hat. We are choosing Oracle Linux.
No worries, no worries. So create a new virtual machine, open VirtualBox and click new. Center S9, Linux. Host is Red Hat. Memory RAM 2 GB is enough. The hard disk create a VADA dynamically. Attach the size scope. We attached it. Then click CentOS 7, right?
Yeah.
Settings, boot start name, ISO will boot the initializer. Set the language. Actually, we need to come this and select the root password, begin installation.
We are doing
The
correctly.
same way when I showed you to, right?
The
The
ISO will
same
boot
ones.
the
Boot
Windows
into the installer, then set the language, configure disk partition, and set the root password,
how
user
do
account.
how,
So,
how do we set that? I think we are doing it correct, but
we are doing it correctly, but I think I pasted in the chat, right? You can see that that is not supported or something like.
is there something we can do here in boot manager?
Try UTM or parallel desktop instead for the ARM based Linux distros. Yeah, can you open the terminal? Hmm. Or we can try we can try it the different way, Bash.
Which one?
So yeah, we can parallelly start the cloud and we'll install the EC2 instance on the on the cloud. Then you can connect to that cloud and practice that. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that on Monday.
Yeah, we'll do that on Monday.
Yeah, no problem, Hari.
Okay,
I'll
that will
also
be better, right? Hmm?
see. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So we will
All
launch
right.
EC2 instance on that AWS cloud. Then we'll practice it. That will
Yeah,
be
no
better
problem.
for you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You can also try to resolve this. Maybe it will not possible. We can launch the instance on AWS. Yeah, AWS. Then we'll practice the lab. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.